Up next, let's take a look at another set of features launched this year that help customers achieve even more with their teams. Now, I'd like to invite Beth from our customer success team to tell you more. Beth.
Thanks, Jared. It's been so much fun seeing customers implement these modern workflows. As one of the customer success managers at Ashby, I have the pleasure of working closely with our customers. No matter the team size, we've heard a consistent theme from our customers this year. You've been asked to do more. Review more inbound volume. Become more efficient in tooling. More interviews per opening. As Benji mentioned in the opening, we've seen a 30 to 40% increase in the volume of candidates who are being interviewed for each role. In the next set of features we launched this year, we'll see how we connect workflows that help you to do more, starting with our brand new bulk application review. We've released a complete redesign of the bulk application review experience. It's been designed to not only speed you up, but also map to your natural way of working. The first thing you'll notice is more context on the candidate's application history. You can easily see previous and existing applications associated with the candidate before diving in. We've also allowed more space for viewing the resume, and you can more easily view it side by side with the application questions. Moving over to the new side panel, you can save a preference for reviewing by oldest or newest, reject across multiple applications, and easily take custom steps like adding candidates to a project or customizing the rejection email. We've also introduced keyboard shortcuts for our power users to help keep pace with you. I always get excited when I hear our engineers are kicking off a redesign, and especially love the reaction like Ryan's from Ironclad. Moving fast while working is great, but how can we take certain tasks off your plate entirely? Let's take a look at one of our more recent feature launches, automation of assessment activities. After our application review, we can see candidates have moved into a stage with an assessment activity. Ashby will automatically send your assessment activities to candidates when they enter a particular stage. If you have assessments going out as an early step in your interview process across many candidates, this automation will have an immediate impact on your daily productivity. Assessments are the first step in automating more of the activities we have set up in your interview plans. We're extremely excited for this automation framework to help you reduce manual tasks. Now that assessments have been sent off, let's take a look at what happens next with some of the scheduling improvements shipped this year. During your workflows, you hold a lot of information in your head to make a scheduling decision. That's why it's important to have a workflow that helps you to stay in context while managing events. Remember that location data we captured in the first segment? Because it's saved on the candidate, we're able to automatically set the time zone, which we can see here. Now, let's say we want to quickly see a candidate's availability for the month. I can do that by pulling up the calendar picker. These dots indicate what days they've submitted availability. You can also see this view in a list below the calendar. There's a day that looks good, so now we're ready to look at interviewers. From here, we can see one of our most recent releases in action, interviewer training, available directly in Ashby as an add-on. Interviewer training allows you to manage training programs that interviewers must complete through shadows and reverse shadows before they become qualified interviewers. This means we can select an interviewer we know has gone through the proper training and conduct this interview, and we can easily add a trainee to shadow. Now that we've got their schedules, we can view any interviewer preferences as well as competing event details like if they're busy or free. All of this context front and center helps me stay in my scheduling workflow. Okay, we're ready to send these invites out. Notice here that Ashby automatically pulls in the job title and social links, providing additional context for everyone in the interview. We know scheduling can have one of the biggest impacts on your team's efficiency, so it's important you're able to move fast and stay in context. So, the candidate has done well in the previous interview, and now we want to have a more in-depth discussion anchored on sensitive company data. The legal team requires us to get an NDA on file before we can conduct this type of interview. Well, earlier in the year, we made it possible for you to send out e-signature requests for any type of document directly from Ashby. Sending documents for e-signature from Ashby removes the need for any manual downloading or uploading while managing another e-signing system. You can create your e-signature request, set an expiration, generate the document, preview, and send. You'll see the signature completion status of the document, letting everyone know who's left to sign. Because it lives in Ashby, it's easily reported on and there for you if you ever need to do an audit. This was one of our most popular feature requests. Teams were spending hours each month managing signature requests and other tools. It's great to hear the relief from folks like Courtney at Brightline. At Ashby, we're always looking for opportunities to remove admin-level tasks like wrangling NDAs and manually sending assessments. Doing more means having a scheduling workflow that actually speeds you up instead of one that feels like it's working against you. Streamlining your daily workflow remains a priority for us, ensuring your teams can achieve more.